Good morning to all my students. First of all, congratulations for being promoted to class 9. This is me, Rupali Thapa, who will going to teach you English. Before we move any further, it's very important that you are aware about the subject. That the English Language and Literature Code 184. The subject is divided into 3 sections. Section A, reading skills. Section B, writing skills with grammar. Section C, literature textbook, that is Beehive book, and supplementary reading text, that is Moments book. You can even have a look at the total weightage of each of the section. Now we are going to start with the first lesson of your book, The Fun They Had, written by Isaac Asimov. Who was Isaac Asimov? Isaac Asimov was an American writer and also a professor of biochemistry at Boston University. He was known for his works of science fiction and popular science. This story, The Fun They Had, is also a science fiction that is showing the difference in the school education system of the olden days and the virtual form of education with the use of a mechanical teacher. The author is trying to express his vision of the future of technology along with emphasis on the deterioration of human relationships. You can have a look at the picture given in your book, Schools of the Future. In place of a human teacher, it's a robotic teacher, students learning from the computers, from the virtual classroom. What is a virtual classroom? Basically, it is an online learning environment that allows teachers and students to communicate, interact, collaborate, and explain ideas. And then you have a moving text. This story is set in the future. You can have a look at the year 2157. Here there are 2 characters, Margie and Tommy. Margie is a 11-year-old girl and Tommy is 13 years old. One day, Tommy found an old book in an attic. He shared this thing with Margie, who is 11 years old. Both of them, when opened the book, they found it very strange that the words on paper do not move after having been read. Nowadays, they were being taught by the mechanical teacher and they were being taught by the computers. They were reading stories on the computer screen where the words moved. When they opened the book, they found that the book is about school. School, old kind of schools, present centuries and centuries ago. Margie is very surprised that in the past, pupils had a person as a teacher instead of a mechanical teacher as they had, because they were taught by the mechanical teacher. It was very strange to know that all the children of the same age learned the same thing and went to a schoolhouse with other children. Margie wanted to read about this old kind of schools, but first she has to learn with her machine teacher whose level is too advanced for her, and she thinks school in those days were much better than today. The procedure of learning with the mechanical teacher is not liked by Margie at all because she was facing problems with subjects, especially geography. Thus, she hopes that she could enjoy the old system of education. Though her mother has a different opinion, She feels that education is to be on a one-to-one basis according to the capacities of each child. Margie, however, chooses to appreciate only the fun, combined learning, and human relationship in the old system. So, this is the summary of the chapter.